Cell phones are not the issue, the user is. Cell phones are great to have, but some people forget how to perform certain functions and to communicate without them. They are also very distracting. This is why 40% of businesses have published cell phone usage policies, and this number is sure to rise in the near future. Without these policies, production would probably fall drastically. Here are a few cell phone etiquette tips for employees when no such policy exists. The number one rule when using your cell phone at work is to turn it on vibrate or silent. Silent is preferred because vibrate can also be distracting, especially when laying on a table or desk. There is one exception to this rule, however. If your phone is company issued, you can usually leave the ringer on. But make sure you have a normal ringtone. As much as you love the newest Lady Gaga or Eminem song, some people don't, and this makes you look very unprofessional. You also need to keep the ringer on low so that you do not disturb other people's work. Only answer business-related and emergency calls when at work. Let all bread and milk calls go to voicemail. You do not need to answer every call. Sometimes it's easier to check your voicemail than it is to have a 20-minute conversation. If you do let a call go to voicemail, make sure you return the call within 24 hours. When you must answer the phone, find a private place and stay 10 feet away from the closest person. Do not bring your phone to meetings, and if you do, don't read under the table. Those texts, emails, and status updates can wait. If you are expecting an important call during a meeting, make sure that you briefly explain about this call to the person leading the meeting. When you take the call, step outside and keep it short. Only wear an earpiece when you're on the phone, especially during a meeting. When you're at a lunch meeting, keep your phone off the table. It is not part of the place setting. Never use your phone in the restroom. Not only is this rude to the other person on the line, but you also do not know who is in the restroom listening to personal or sensitive information. When it is necessary to take a call, use a low voice. They sometimes call this holding court. If people are glaring at you, you are probably speaking too loud. Whenever possible, use text to conduct business because it is less disruptive. 1 in 3 people use mobile devices for work. Another 82% use text for business. Use an email signature on messages and include your work contact information. Do not answer calls or texts when you are having a face-to-face conversation. This is like telling the person that you are talking to they are not as important as the person on the phone. If you are using your speakerphone, inform the other person that they are on speakerphone and announce to them who else is in the room. Don't use a blingy or tacky phone case. A plain phone case is much more professional. Last, plan ahead for good reception when you need to make an important phone call. No one likes a dropped call. Remember, control your cell phone. Do not let it control you. Cell phone etiquette is basically common sense. Right now, cell phones are the cigarettes of this decade. It's an addiction, says Rebecca Hastings, Director of the Information Center at the Society of Human Resources.
Thank you.
Thank you.